The U.S. incarcerates more people than any other country in the entire world. 2.2 million people are locked in cages, 4.7 million under supervision, and around 70 million Americans have some form of legal system involvement. 500,000 of those that are locked in cages will be coming home each year, around 29% of the prison population. From prison cells to PhD is not about helping someone pursue a PhD or a doctorate degree or a professional degree. Prison to Professionals is about helping individuals pursue their innate excellence, helping them tap into and reach their full potential via higher educational attainment, be that vocational school to professional school and beyond.
Hi, my name is Dante Small. I'm a P2P scholar, also the first Goucher College Prison Education Partnership graduate. Prison to Professionals to me means believing what the broader society believes is impossible, and that is change. Doing the work and understanding what it actually takes to get somebody from one mindset to a professional mindset. And that comes with mentorship. That comes with community, that comes with love. I often describe myself as a poem, a product of my environment. However, I would say through education, I understand what kind of product I can be with the education.
I'm Michael Robinson. My affiliation is that when I got out, I was looking for a way to move up, and P2P was perfect. Came across the radio, said Prisons to Professionals. And from there, I hunted down Stanley Andreas. Prison to Professionals means to me a second chance and a door opening to a higher perspective, just getting out of your old life into a professional life.
My name is Ruth. I started with P2P as a tutor. I've now moved into the SAT GRE facilitator role. I'm currently a master's student at Hopkins studying biostatistics, so math is my strong suit, and that's where I use my skills to help our scholars. P2P has not only expanded my own perspective by working with a variety of scholars with different backgrounds, but it also allows me to pay forward the mentorship, the support, and the education that I have been lucky enough to benefit from in my life.
Hi, my name is Halima Adekoya. I am from Baltimore, Maryland. I am the program coordinator, one of the program coordinators for Prisons to Professionals. Prisons to Professionals creating a butterfly effect. It is breaking the cycle of generational castaways. It is changing the status quo around those that eventually end up back in the criminal justice system. And it is eventually giving formerly incarcerated people education to be an amazing member in society, positively impacting our future generation.
The organizational name is a metaphor for going from a place of desolate despair to a place of prosperity, self-value, and self-worth. We invest in potential. We provide a blanket of support in the form of resources, tools, and social capital to help individuals move towards their full potential.
Hi, my name is Celia Litevsky, and I'm a P2P tutor. I'm a graduate student at Johns Hopkins University in the Department of Cognitive Science. My student Michael is one of the brightest, kindest, most empathic people that I've ever met, and he's a registered nurse. Prison Professionals is an amazing organization, because what it really is a second chance for people who don't normally get second chances.
It's important to offer second chances, first of all, because if you don't have a second chance, you're going to end up repeating what you already finished doing. Going after classes that I was totally unsuccessful with, not once, twice, but 3 times, she got me to excel to the top of the class, to the point where I was walking out of the classroom and I wasn't wondering if I passed the test. I was wondering if I got 100%. I knew I passed the test. I was at 90, I was correcting the teacher.
So investing in potential is going beneath the surface, the iceberg effect. You know there's that top layer, and the top layer is what you see, but buried beneath that is hope.
I'm a formerly incarcerated person with 3 felony convictions who was sentenced to 10 years in prison. A prosecuting attorney once told me that I had no hope for change. I'm now an endocrinologist scientist, an assistant professor, at Johns Hopkins University and Howard University College of Medicine. I'd say that I probably changed a little bit from what this prosecutor was prophesizing. We need to be offering second chances. Society is missing out on talent.
Great to be here. My name is Justin Walker. I'm one of the P2P facilitators, and I facilitate the college readiness and career readiness seminars. They don't have the same access to these educational and career opportunities. Should that be the case? Absolutely not. It should be an even playing field, and we should all have a second chance. The fact that they're in our program, it just shows that they have a grit, they have a fight to strive for excellence. And just by having these one-on-one dialogues with them, it's just amazing just to see their hunger and passion to be a better version of themselves. And the fact that I can take part in making that a reality, I mean, it leaves me speechless. It's breathtaking.
Hi, I am Lauren Beal and I'm a P2P program coordinator. We recognize that people are not their worst action ever. Our past does not define our future at all. We are all constantly growing as humans in both our understanding of the world around us as well as our ability to have empathy for people who are different from us.
Talent is distributed uniformly, but opportunity is not. So offering second chances helps to remedy some of that inequality. The first scholar I worked with, Pat, is the epitome of what second chances can bring. He is brilliant. He is a 4.0 student studying chemical engineering at Youngstown State. He has a better perspective to where this education can lead him. Patrick has super high aspirations. It's really impressive. He's definitely thinking about graduate education, master's, maybe a PhD.
Hi, my name is Bobby from New Jersey. I'm working with Dr. Andres at the Howard University School of Medicine in his research lab. It's important, I feel, that we offer second chances for the very simple reason that if we don't, we're just shortchanging humanity as a race in terms of evolving and reaching our full potential.
Sitting in my prison cell after just being sentenced to 10 years as a career criminal, I felt hopeless. Sitting in my cell, I felt that there was nothing left for me.
My name's Christina, and I'm the president of Jail Tutorial Project at Johns Hopkins. I don't think anybody's one action should really ever define them as something that goes throughout their whole life. So we're not really achieving for you. You had that potential from the beginning, we're just giving you the tools. Education over incarceration means what we're not doing right now. If you were being able to get an education while you were serving time, then it could really change the meaning of that and it could make a positive impact on society.
The importance of education as a second chance opportunity is that it opens doors. It's as simple as that. It opens doors. It's not about the degrees, it's not about the accolades, it's not about the status, it's not about, getting recognition. It's about opening doors and thinking outside the box and figuring out what your passion and interest is and following that and being able to fulfill that and self-actualize, and through that lift others up in the same role.
My name is Stephen Barber. I work at Johns Hopkins University in the Office of Undergraduate Admissions. My affiliation with P2P is as a workshop facilitator, specifically focused on admissions and financial aid counseling. Education really is the key that leads to life outcomes across the spectrum, lifetime earnings, health and wellness, your involvement from the standpoint of you being a member of a community and an engaged citizen. So, we've tried it one way, and I think it's probably best that we start trying it a different way. And I think that different way is really investing in education.
75% of people who leave prison leave with a GED or high school diploma, compared to about 90% of the general population. That's a 1.2-fold difference. However, only less than 4% of individuals who leave prison leave with some form of college degree or post-secondary education attainment, compared to over 30% when we're looking at the general population. That's a 9-fold disparity. It's very clear where we need to be putting our attention and our efforts and our investments in.
My thought on Pell Grants is that we should not even have to reinstate them. The fact that we took them away was a huge disservice to our communities and to the people that are coming out of prison and jail who are a part of our communities.
You know, you only fail when you give up. I'm gonna keep pushing and I'm gonna keep forcing.
I've just put all of my effort into my education, and I ultimately walked away with the prize, my degree. But anybody can do this, right? If you take your focus, whatever that focus may be at, whatever it is that you may be doing, and you take it and you put it in just this one area, you're gonna be successful. There's no way you can fail.
So it's really had a personal impact on me because a lot of those that I knew growing up, they didn't take the route that I took. They didn't really see their potential. They didn't see the soft skills that they had or them holding a degree. It's just the dividends that really pays off when you invest in yourself and you have someone that can pour into you.
Prison to Professionals offers hope. We facilitate and orchestrate that hope. We facilitate and orchestrate that second chance. We help change the game.